Hello guys, welcome to this quick tutorial. I'm gonna show you how you can create a squad template for the Hotutils or Hotbot Discord bot. So first I'm gonna go into my alt account because that's where we have the guild subscription, because that's probably what you need, I'm not entirely sure. So first thing on the left side you get the template thing, and there you can select the editor or the squad editor. I mostly just go first into the editor, choose my guild, and create a new template. The key is basically the name of the template and what command it will be later on. So I like to do KK for the guild name, and then I will just go with test. You can add a description as well, and footer and link, I honestly don't know what it is. Share alliance, I'm not sure if it will share to our whole alliance, because I'm not sure if our whole alliance is registered in Hotutils, but I think so. Whatever, you will just create, then you get this one. That's pretty much everything you have to do here. Then you will go over to the squad editor on the left side and open the template you just created. So you click on the open template button. For me, I go to a TCA Kanji Club and go to test, open the test thing. Then it's pretty much already selected. So what you have to do now is create new group. Again, you have to choose a name. Test wise, I'm gonna show you the Tarkin one, so we're gonna name it Tarkin. Then we're gonna, oh, I created a group already. Okay, you can do it at this or add them instantly. Then press on add units, and there you can just add the unit itself. That's pretty much it already. Now you can go to the edit button on the under the image of the unit, and there you got a pretty huge selection of what things you can do. So in order to not get it too cluttered, in my opinion, you shouldn't make too much a requirement for the command. Mostly I just go with speed, any Zetas or Omicrons, and health or damage. In Tarkin's case, it's very important to keep in mind that he is a special damage character. So here we would choose the special damage as requirement instead of the physical damage. So for the Solo in Raid, I would give the Callout's Conviction Zeta a required. And Omicron is not required, it's also not optional. I think we don't need to add any more to this. Gear should be minimum gear 12, although I think Relic 3 is really the best because it removes pretty much 90% of the RNG. Mods are also not important at all because you want the folks that use the command to have the freedom of choosing whatever mod set they have available right now. And since you can use mod loadouts in game as well, it's not really that important. So we are going to the minimum stats now. You can also see your own unit, which is quite handy if you, for example, test if it works or not. So from my personal testing, I actually think that the required minimum is 260 speed. The optional minimum, again, I wouldn't include any optional thing because it adds a lot of clutter to the bot command, especially if you don't fulfill the requirements, which is just unnecessary and too complex for most members. So for health, I'm actually not sure. I don't think you need a specific amount of health because for Tarkin solo, it's pretty much survive the Order 66 debuff or not, because otherwise it will be a one shot anyway. So I would go with speed 260, and for special damage, because that's exactly what we are talking about, I would go with 7k, like 7,000, and you have to put it in here like this, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, we can do potency as well. I don't think it's that important, but I would just go with, I don't know, 80% minimum. So you just put an 80 here. When you're done, you're gonna go to the top again, and here you're gonna have next to the icon a blue save button, which you're gonna press. And then it's gonna update the test. So this one should be done now. We can go back, we can add more units to this group, we can alter some things, but I think that's fine. So it will take some time for the bot to actually refresh and get the test and command going, but we can go to the Discord already, and here we should be able to do the test. In order to use the command, you pretty much type /template, then you have test, and on the template, that's why I choose KK in the front. I can just type KK, and now we can already see it. It's already there, so it was pretty fast. We can type, we can press the KK test one. That's the name of the template. So if you create the group name, it's not really important. So that's why that's important to consider. You would probably want to make a KK or whatever guild you have in the front, and then name the template itself what you want to test, so members actually know what it's about. Okay, so then you have more options. As long as you're already registered to Hotbot, it will just use the ally code that it's registered. You can have multiple alts, but you can also just type in your ally code as well, or from someone else. You can use a user or notify someone, and you can also do it for the entire guild, but you can do this in the website as well. So I'm just gonna run this here so you can see it, and it should be good. Yeah, you can see these are the required tests. If there would be optional, there would be a whole nother section and it would just be extremely large, so that's why I don't really like to do this. And yeah, all in all, it's just gonna give you the result, which right now for me is all required tests have been passed. Alright, if you got any questions, feel free to contact me on Discord, and I hope this video helps. Bye bye.